Guys, they said Kabiyesi was speechless over what happened to Igbi in Queen Naomi's church yesterday. You know that, according to what we are hearing, despite everything that happened to Igbi, Igbi did not open her mouth to tell Kabiyesi that, look, oh, see what happened to me, oh, this and that. But why would she even tell Kabiyesi, knowing fully well that Kabiyesi will not support her? Kabiyesi will even blame her for going, you know. But they said Kabiyesi got to know about this when he went to Akure yesterday. You know that it's beginning to look like a norm that almost on Sundays, Kabiyesi used to go to Akure to go and sit at the Nikawo and spend time with Queen Naomi, you know. So on this particular Sunday, that is yesterday, they said Kabiyesi have gone to Akure as usual. And when he got there, Queen Naomi welcomed him very well. And while they are talking and discussing, they say Queen Naomi does not want to bring up the issue of Igbi and what happened, because at this point, I believe that Queen Naomi already knew that Kabiyesi is not even aware of some of this movement that they make to Akure, you know. So while they were talking, they said Queen Naomi was expecting Kabiyesi to ask her what happened between Igbi and her church members and everything. Because whatever happened between Igbi and the church members. They said Queen Naomi was not even, in as much as she was in the church, but she didn't even come out. It was the church members who treated Igbi's fuck up that yesterday, you know. And when she find out that maybe this lady, as Igbi, did not tell Kabiyesi about it, so that was why when the Queen Naomi asked Kabiyesi, what about your wife Igbi? And Kabiyesi told her that they said, oh, don't be forget that these are all alleged information, okay? They said Kabiyesi told her that he have not even seen her for some time now. You know that she's no longer staying in the palace. She's just visiting the palace, even though she's always in the palace. But only recently that for days now that he have not been seeing her, that maybe she traveled for a business trip and everything. And I was like, so even if she's traveling for a business trip, her husband is not supposed to know. Anyways, this will explain to you the kind of marriage they are into. That is if all this information is true. So that was when they said Queen Naomi told Kabiyesi what happened to Igbi yesterday in her church, because she doesn't want to go and rest. She wants to fight Queen Naomi until she wins. But she never know that there is never a day she is going to win. If she like, let her fight from morning till night, from January to December. She will always be disgraced and pushed out the way they did to her that Sunday. So that was when Kabiyesi asked Queen Naomi what the problem is. Why this one that she is asking about Igbi, when did she become friends with Igbi to even ask of her? And Igbi is not the only wife in the palace. Why is Igbi's own special? So the second Naomi told Kabiyesi about a dream that one little girl had in their church during their Wednesday prayers. Is it a dream or a revelation? Because the thing was like a revelation. They said the lady called Queen Naomi and some few members and told them about what they showed her, how a woman from the palace came to their church and was doing some incantations. And while they were doing that incantation, they started having problems in their church. And there was too much problems and all of that. And even though they prayed, yes, they said after that revelation from that little girl, they all prayed. They had their fasting and prayers. They prayed so much about that, because that little girl in question, they said she is always prophesying, you know, at her age. And you don't joke with her prophecies. They said if you joke with her prophecies, you will see the result without wasting time. So anytime the lady gives them updates, as in a kind of revelation, they don't joke with it. So that is why they did not take that one lightly. So this thing, the revelation came on Wednesday. They all prayed. After praying collectively in the church, they prayed. And on Sunday, the thing manifested. But it did not manifest completely because they have prayed. So while they were in their church service, they said the church service was still going on when Igbi drove to the church. They say she parked her car a little bit far from the church and trekked. When she got closer to the church, she brought out something from her handbag and started doing some incantations and all of that. But thank God that one of the securities was outside. Maybe the security was like, so the security is not listening to the word of God. Or maybe God wants to use the security guard to expose it big time. So they said when this security guard saw her doing what she was doing some encounters, saying something with whatever it is that she was holding, they said the security guard was like, "What are you doing there?" Initially, he doesn't want to interrupt her or talk to her, but when his mind told him that maybe there is something that this lady is up to, that was when they said the security guard asked her, "What are you doing there?" And she did not want to respond to the security guard. And the security guard now alerted others. And when they came closer, Igbi was still doing her own thing. When they started landing a huge slap, they said, the first slap that landed on her head, she did not know where that one was coming from. It was at that point that she became distracted. And they didn't even allow her finish that incantation that she was doing. And they said they started dashing her slaps. It was at that point that she managed to run to her car. They said what they did to her, maybe after from that place she might drive straight to hospital to go and take care of herself, because they said they gave her woto, something they never did to her, because all the while that she used to visit or go to Akure the way she did, they would just be respecting her as Kabiyesi's wife. But knowing that this one don pass Kabiyesi's wife something, no, knowing that she have come to do juju, she have come to do whatever it is, and doing that incantation in front of everybody in the daytime, they have to do something, and that was why they gave it to her woto. And maybe they were expecting that Kabiyesi, the next thing he would do is to get DSS to come and arrest everyone in the church. But unfortunately, it is now obvious that Igbi did not tell Kabiyesi about what happened to her in Akure. And that is because her mission wasn't a good one. And again, Kabiyesi have warned them time without number to stay away from Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. So maybe that is why she have decided to keep it to herself. So the Kabiyesi was surprised hearing this from Queen Naomi, and Igbi self did not even make mention of it to him. Although according to him, he have not seen Igbi for days now. Anyway, that is what we are hearing, and I say now, wow. Don't forget that these are all alleged rumors, speculated, unverified information making rounds on social media. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.